Good morning, fellow Guardians. So, if you're like me, you're stuck in orbit or cannot log into the game at the minute, cannot get to any planet because you're getting issues and chicken codes and all the other little codes. So, I thought I'd have a little look at the season pass for this season, season of the Splicer, season 14. So, let's have a look. The new stasis sidearm, this is one of the first stasis weapons. Obviously, apart from the Salvation's Grip, which we've already got, but it's nice to have one that uses primary ammo. So the trait for this one is variable trigger. Press and release to fire individual shots. Hold it to fire a charged shot with liquid cooling is active. So I presume that will just freeze the opponents. It'd be really, really helpful if you want to link that with other things like Shatter Dive for the Hunter and bits and pieces. Okay, next, the decrypted data trove. So this will be used to increase your reputation with the Splicer servitor. So this is someone we haven't met yet, but I can imagine it'll be something similar to the data pads when we used to do for Crow to increase his reputation. And every level you'll get some bits and pieces back from that. Okay, so Glimmer boost, more bits and pieces that you normally see from most season passes. Spore fire team boost. Obviously, if you're not aware, definitely cash in bounties, do activities in a fire team, you'll get more XP as well. Okay, the first emblem of the season, the Luminous Tapestry. I quite like the look of that. It's very much like the first mission, if you haven't done it yet. I apologise for the spoiler, but it does look very nice. Moving on from there, we've got another shader, Techno Fusion. Now, I really like the look of this because it's pink and it's very flamboyant, much like myself. Really like the pink LED in it, and this is very much like this season. It's very pink and green and a sort of mix of colours that way. Let's have a look next. Finisher. We love a new finisher. That's very much like the Mithrax. Let's have a look at it again. The Mithrax weapon that you can see in the trailer as well. Moving on from there, we've got the Catalyst Quest Boost. So this just increases your objective progression when you're doing the exotic weapon catalyst. So I presume that'll be for this weapon here. Okay, more data trove and all the other bits and pieces as normal. New transmit effect. House of Light. Okay, more quest boosts and engrams. Obviously, don't cash in your engrams straight away. Definitely wait until you actually need something at the level that they're saying they're dropping at. That will help you progress quicker. Okay, so new machine gun. Now, I really like the look of this one. Looks a bit like the commemoration. Come with some nice new perks as well. And I like the pink and the green in it as well, which is much like this season. Okay, so let's have a look next. So the Cryostesia, don't know how to pronounce it, but it's there. So that'll be for the free version if you haven't got the season pass. This is when you get it at rank 35. But I definitely recommend getting the season pass because there's lots of goodies which will help you progress as well quicker. Okay, so rank 40, Ritualism, the shader. So it's much like the same as the one just now, just with a bit of green. It looks very gambity with a nice bit of pink going through it. Okay, next page, we've got the shotgun. Now this looks like it comes with some nice perks straight off the bat. So Dragonfly and Moving Target with the range masterwork. This looks really nice, really like the look of it, how it's done like a futuristic fallen sort of pattern with the colours of pink and green on there as well. Okay, and that's it for this page really, except for the vehicle, the Sparrow. Now I like the sort of pulse that goes through it here, that's quite nice. Okay, let's move on to the next page. There's nothing of interest here really, just normal bits and pieces, like slightly increases decrypted data. Presume that's going to be used to rank up that Splicer servitor as well. Okay, so the weapon ornaments. Now, some of you will probably already noticed that at the beginning of most seasons, they normally give you a box. Now, this box of rewards normally gives you one piece of armor for every set. So it'll give you the helmet, arms, chest, legs, and the class item as well. But they haven't done that this season, so all the armor for this season you can only acquire from the seasonal activity, which is a 6-man activity, which is going to be dropping today, if you can access it. These are the ornaments for that armor set, so let's have a look. Okay, so this is the arms. Like you can see, they've got a little pink pulse that goes through them, which looks quite nice. I quite like the spikes here as well. This is just for the Warlock. Obviously, have a look on the other characters as well. And legs, not overly thrilling, but that's just Warlock legs for you. They're never really that exciting. Okay, that's it for this page. Let's move on to the next one. Now we've got a Warlock Bond. Let's have a look at this one. So this is different to most Warlock Bonds I've seen. This actually sticks out a bit more. It does look quite nice. It looks quite Zavala-like with the sort of shield going over the shoulder. Do quite like the look of that with some nice shaders. If it does colour in this bit as well, would be really nice. Right, that's it for this page. The next one, again, there's nothing that exciting. It's just sort of one piece of armour or one exciting thing every 10 levels. So the chest piece. Now this is completely different here. I haven't seen this before. I do really like that pulse going through. And as you can see, it sort of goes through most of the robes. With a nice shader, that could be really nice, especially if you can change that LED light as well. With a bit of Gambit Jadestone, maybe make it green. Okay, and an emote. Ready for anything. Looks like the Magnum from Halo. And if you press, yep, you can press the same button again and it will holster that emote. Okay, and the last page. Okay, so nothing that exciting for the first 5 levels. But the helmet looks really nice. Now, I haven't seen the Titan one or the Hunter one yet, but I'm sure that one looks really nice as well. But I do like the look of this. I feel like it looks different with some nice shaders and some nice mixtures of cloaks and things. I think that could be really nice. And last but not least, we've got this emote here. Absorb the Ether. There's always an emote at the end of each season. I do quite like the effect of this one. It's definitely different. And finally, the ornament for that weapon at the first. I'm not going to try and pronounce it again. Nope. So, really nice looking ornament, this one. Hopefully it's going to be a really usable weapon. If it is, we can chuck this ornament on and it will look really nice. But yeah, that's it for the Season Pass, guys. So, hopefully you guys can get in soon and get on the game and start playing and have no issues. But yeah, let us know if you're having trouble and enjoy the season. Toodles.